All right. We're going to call the meeting of July 1st, 2019 to order. Then you take the roll call, please.
Sure. Deputy Mayor Long.
Here.
Council members Achara.
Here.
Napolitani.
Here.
Shepherd.
Here.
And Mayor Siciliano.
Here. Everybody please rise for a pledge of allegiance and then please remain standing for a moment of silent prayer thereafter. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. At this time, I'm going to call up Garrett Giverson to do an invocation for us. We have a mic for you.
Let us pray. Almighty Father, we ask that you bless these newly elected officials, those who have been re-elected, and those who have served for many years. Watch over and protect them, give them guidance to make good decisions for the good people of Ocean Township, and we ask this in your name, amen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just before I start reading our statement to open the meeting, I just want to give a shout out to Tom Crochet in Public Works for an absolutely great job outside. You guys cleaned up the outside. You repainted the poles out there, the light post, and the landscaping. Beautiful. Good job. Nice. Let's cheer for those guys. It's made it look pretty. Even though we're inside, it looks nice. Thank you, Tom. That was great. Okay. The notice requirement for the Open Public Meeting Act for this meeting has been satisfied. A copy of the annual notice is sent to the Asbury Park Press, Coaster, posted in Town Hall, and filed in the office of the municipal clerk on December 28th, June 24th, 2019. You switched that one up on me. There are two fire exits, one to my left in the rear of the building, which will take you out to the parking lot meanders down the hall somewhat, and one to my right, which will also take you out to the front parking lot. If you have a cell phone, now's a good time to turn the volume down. You can keep it on for pictures, but just turn the volume down because it interferes with these meetings and it interferes with that as well. If you need to make a call, just go out into the hallway there. Okay. At this time, before we go, I'm going to do our usual comments. John, you have anything for us?
Yes, Mayor. Thank you. I have a few things to say. First of all, I'd like to thank Colonel Ron Ledwitz for coming out here. This guy served this country, and I thank you for coming out today to see us get sworn in. Thank you, Colonel. Served this country with honor and distinction. I'd like to thank my wife for being so supportive of me over the past 4 years now while I've served on council and the zoning board. She knows what it takes to serve in this position. The phone calls you get all hours of the night to assist people, and that's why we do it. I'd also like to thank the elected officials that are here, from Asbury Park Mayor John Moore, Freeholder Director Tom Arnone, Sheriff Sean Golden. I also see our clerk, Christine Hanlon, Assemblyman Eric Hotelling, Assemblywoman Joanne Downey, and of course Senator Vin Gopal. These are the elected officials that are around that help us out. I have to say that as a councilman, and I know that the mayor, myself, we've called on these people, and we put party politics aside. If we need things done and taken care of for our great community here, Ocean Township, they're here for us. The politics are aside. It's all about getting the job done in Ocean Township. I would like to thank Rich Long for his service to this community. As a school board member for many years and as a councilman for the past 4 years, Rich, you served well and are to be commended. As your nickname was the Professor, we're going to miss that. Rich, you've been a friend, and I appreciate the words of wisdom over the past 2.5 years that I've served in this position.
Thank you.
Donna, I want to thank you for your 16 years of service on council. You worked diligently for all the residents. You did many things for this community, from the parades to the holiday events to Fall Fest. Donna, you too will be sorely missed. I'm going to look forward to serving these next 4 years for the community to the best of my ability. I'm going to welcome Dave and Margie with us. I know that both Chris, Rob, and myself will be here to assist you. and we're here to do the right thing for the community, and that's work together as a group to get the right things done. Thank you again, and thank you everybody for being here today.
Thanks, John. I'm going to skip over you right now, Donna and Rich. I'm going to go right to Rob. You have anything?
I might as well pull it out.
There.
Hold on. I didn't know we were going to do anything, but just
Usually on his phone.
It's usually, you're right, it's usually on my phone. Some of you may have heard this before, but what the heck? I wasn't sure if we were going to actually have any statements. So first, let me thank the residents of Ocean Township who selected me to serve for the next 4 years. I want to thank my wife and my children, my running mate Victor, who unfortunately didn't make it, and all the people who helped me to get to this point. I also want to take this time to thank those who participated in the election. More than 150 years ago, after the community of gracious living was created, the task of improving our town needs to move forward. The people of Ocean have spoken, and they've spoken decisively. You had a choice between 9 people, and you re-elected me as one of the 5 to represent you, and I appreciate that. I'm humbled by the honor that you've bestowed on me. We may have battled fiercely, but it's only because we all love this community deeply and we care so strongly about it. I look forward to sitting down with the other members of the council during the next, now, and work together to move the town forward. I know the political campaign sometimes seems small and even silly, and that provides plenty of fodder for the cynics that tell us that politics is nothing more than a contest of egos or the land of special interests. But despite all of our differences, most of us share certain hopes for the future of Ocean Township. So now let us move forward. Let us put our personal abuse and division and pettiness aside. Let us be better than that. Let us make a new start and move forward to meet the many challenges we face. As I spoke to the residents during this campaign, you told me you did not work so hard and exercise your democratic rights so that politicians may argue and clash and seek their own or some party advantage. You work hard for your family so you can take vacations, go out to dinner every now and then, go out to dinner with the kids, and give the kids the best education and future possible. You hated what went on during the last few months of the election, and you thought it was a shame, and I think we all agree. To all my fellow residents, in the end, we are all neighbors, and the council that I am now a part of represent you. By itself, the fact that we have common goals won't end all of the gridlock or solve all of our problems, but the common bond that we have must be the start and where we should begin. For those of you who have chosen not to support me in the past or during this election, I encourage you to reach out to me. I'm eager to hear from you, to learn from you. I would like your guidance and help so that we can work together and build our community of gracious living. Let's make Ocean affordable for families and seniors. Let's preserve the limited open space we have remaining and stop overdevelopment. Let's improve our roads and our parks and secure the state funding that we deserve for our towns and schools. And let's do this all together. Let us come together as one to meet those challenges so that our children will thank us. As I say to all the residents, however you voted, you sent me a message, and now I have a message for you. If you didn't figure it out by now, after all of the elections that I've won and all the mailers and the newspaper ads and the face-to-face discussions on social media, what you see is what you get. You get the short little guy with the big eyebrows that will always ask questions, that will always hold people accountable, that will not settle for a quick answer to a complex challenge. The person who puts the people that he represents above all else. One who has served this town for over 25 years, who has been elected to the town over 4 times in the last 8 years. I've served with integrity and honesty and will continue to do that with the elected officials alongside of me. And together, with your help and God's grace, we will continue our journey forward. I love Ocean Township and will remind everyone that wants to listen why it is and will continue to be the greatest town on earth. Thank you again for your past, current, and future support.
Okay, thanks, Rob. Mike, you have anything?
I'd just quickly like to thank Rich and Donna for your guidance and most importantly your friendship for the last 2 years that I've been here. Thank you very much and good luck in the future.
Great.
Thank you.
Marty?
Yeah, it is really a bittersweet moment this evening because it's sweet because we're welcoming 2 new members to this council who I know, based on my knowledge of them, are going to do an incredible job as council people. But it is also bitter because we're losing 2 incredible members of this council. I've been the attorney for 14 years. There have been 2 constants. Chris Siciliano, and Donna Shepica. And it has been an unbelievable pleasure, Donna, and serving with you too, Chris, but serving with Donna. And
I let him win at golf once in a while.
she's there to make sure every event is a success. She's rendered all these incredible services to the town with limited recognition for what she's done. And she is one of the reasons why this is a township of gracious living. Rich Long is the consummate professional. As John said, he's the professor. He has always put the township first. He's someone who truly understands the nature of this nonpartisan government, and it has been an incredible pleasure to serve with you, and I know you'll always be available to correct my mistakes when I make them regarding implied, inferred, or any other English issues that I screw up. But I really want to thank the two of you for your years of service.
Thank you, Marty. Thank you, Marty.
So I'm going to also want to thank Rich. 4 years ago when I asked you, hey, you want to join us on the council here? He's coming from the Board of Ed, and a very capable guy, and a very smart individual. And he grew up in Ocean Township, so he really got it, and he understood really what the town was all about and where we were going. And Rich really embodies the idea, as Marty said, of someone who really grasps onto the nonpartisan politics, but let's move the town forward. And Rich was the most reasonable, rational person I really have ever really dealt with. If he didn't like something, he would just tell you. There was no beating around the bush. Very direct about it and just say, no, I'm not doing that. I don't like it. But you knew where Rich stood at all times, and that was so refreshing. You never got blindsided, never got, you didn't pull the wool over your eyes or anything. It was really a pleasure, for you to do that, Rich. And to support the notion of the mayor and council, that whole concept, when we started this, that you'll support the notion of the mayor and council, you followed through with that all the way. And you would let us know if, like I said, it was a good idea, bad idea, but you really were a pleasure to work with, Rich, and we're going to sorely miss you. Your columns were fantastic, and it gave everybody a good glimpse of what goes on in Ocean Township and the folks behind the curtain. And it was like, Oz pulled the curtain back and we got to see everybody, which was really good, and I think that was important. So we thank you for that as well. So I'm going to miss you, my friend. I really am, and I really mean that. So don't be a stranger.
I know you do. Thank you.
Donna, when we started this, our kids were kids.
Yeah.
No, they're not. But long time ago. And we went through several different incarnations of the council and the mayor, and we saw many different people come on and join us and support the town and serve. And they all did a great job. Some only stayed for one term, but they made an impact. All of them, Mike Evans and Davey Hires and the others that are here, Bill Garofalo, everybody that came and went and served on the council, a very important role here. But we served with them together, and I don't know if people really realize Donna does the community events for us. It's a thankless job that not everybody wants to do. It's very hard right now just doing this little parade that we're doing together. The phone calls and the emails and the back and the forth and the organizing. And this is just something we're trying to put together on a short, small scale. So those big events, the 4th of July and the Fall Fest and things like that, I counted it up. I think you've entertained over 49,000 people at our 4th of July event in the past 16 years. That's a lot, right? 16 years with Fall Fest, we've had over 28,000 people come through there as well, which is fantastic. And 16 years in a row, the St. Patty's Day event was a sellout. No question, it was an event well run. So you did these events, you brought the community together, and that's what makes a community. When we can do something together and it looks like it just happened flawlessly, and you really put that on for us all. So I'm really going to miss you. It was a pleasure serving with you those 4 years. It felt like you were my big sister here for the last 16 years, four terms, I should say. So good luck to you in the future wherever you guys go and end up. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy your time with Kyle and his wife, and who knows what's next, right?
Right.
I'm sure. Good. That's it. All right, we have Richard Donna. You want to
Go ahead, Donna.
be deferred to the lady?
Go ahead, Donna.
Thank you. As I look back on my 16 years on council and president of the Community Celebration Committee, my heart fills with joy and sadness at the same time. The joy is for all the wonderful accomplishments we undertook as a council and the events that brought all of our residents to this great community together and to celebrate all of our holidays and events. The sadness is that I now leave all this behind me as I chart a new plan for my life and for my future. I am proud of the many accomplishments that the council that I took part of with the council. In particular, a few stand out in my mind. The purchase of Colonial Terrace Golf Course and renaming it the William F. Larkin Golf Course. If it had been sold privately, there would be in excess of 100 homes constructed on the property. We are all very proud that this land shall remain green. Improving the safety of our senior citizens by removing the dwellings in Poplar Village that flooded out regularly. New units were constructed on West Park Avenue on property that the town already owned. Automating our garbage and recycling trucks had added to the safety of our public works employees and saved our town money. The new red signs in Ocean Township gave the town a more modern appearance. The new Park Avenue Tennis Center is a great addition to our sports program. The size and location of it were at first questionable, but currently it is fully utilized by our residents and has proven to be an asset. I am very happy and very proud to have worked on these projects and many more with the town. Updating the township town hall by moving the courtroom downstairs and making it handicapped accessible and providing new council chambers upstairs which are able to accommodate everyone comfortably. I have worked with some wonderful individuals during my years of service to the Township of Ocean. There have been 2 mayors, each of with their own styles and dedication, and countless numbers of councilmen serving through the years. As I reflect back on my years on council with each of them, I see that I owe a debt of gratitude to each one because they all helped to mold our township council into a successful partnership of 5 individuals. Through my 16 years serving on council, a council member came and went for various reasons. I realize that I have learned a great deal from all these people, both positive and negative. What I carry with me the most is how we work together as one unit for the betterment of Ocean Township. Each council I worked with showed me the importance of remaining nonpartisan and that being a team player is the best way to accomplish goals. As I retire from council, I carry with me an enormous amount of gratitude for what I have learned and what I have accomplished as president of the Community Celebration Committee and as a member of the town council. I cannot forget to thank all the wonderful Township of Ocean residents that I have learned so much from. I will remember how many of you have touched my heart and my life. I have one final event that I have been working on for the past few months. Hopefully you will enjoy the July 3rd parade and fireworks celebration as much as I have enjoyed arranging them. I would like to give a big thank you to all the past and present members of the Community Celebration Committee for all their work and their help. We would not have had these events without their help. Now, a new team will start to host community events, hopefully making them bigger and better. I am proud of my past, my current life is full, and my future is bright. Thank you for letting me serve you for 16 years. Thank you very much.
Okay, Rich, you're up. Follow that.
Yeah, right. Very difficult to top the sentiments that were presented to us by Donna. Good afternoon to all of you. I am glad you are here, and I'm glad to be here. For every council meeting, for 4.5 years, I brought this broken, battered folder. It contained copies of resolutions, ordinances, maps, agendas, budgets, and bill lists. It was held together by Scotch tape, masking tape, and duct tape. The information contained in this broken down, dilapidated folder came in handy many times, especially during our council work sessions. I'm throwing this dilapidated folder out after this meeting. However, before I throw it away, I want to pay tribute to Donna Shepica, who worked tirelessly to plan and coordinate so many of Ocean's outstanding community events for so many years. Thank you, Donna. I also salute our municipal election winners, Dr. Margie Donlin, Robert Chera, John Naplatani, Dr. Dave Fisher, and Mayor Chris Siciliano. They will be the leaders of Ocean's nonpartisan government. Congratulations to all of you. This past April 21st marked Easter Sunday. It also marked the day on which my father lost his life while working for Jersey Central Power and Light. It was It was 1955. My mom was pregnant with my sister. I was 6 years old. Over the years, thought a lot about my dad, a person I barely remember. I hope that in the years that followed his death, I did something worthwhile with my life. One of the things I think was worthwhile was serving on the council for Ocean Township. I was raised in Ocean, attended at schools, and graduated with Ocean's first senior class in 1967. I was quite fortunate that Mayor Siciliano and former Deputy Mayor Bill Garofalo chose me in January of 2015 to complete the unexpired term of then Mayor Bill Larkin, who's in the audience today with his wife Trudy. A round of applause for former Mayor Bill Larkin. I ran on Mayor Siciliano's ticket in May of 2015. We were victorious. I thank the many voters who supported us. I thank the community for letting me serve you. I took my position seriously. I did the very best I could. I want to thank my girlfriend, Becky McHugh, for her wise advice over the years and for her full support. Thank you, Becky. Let's hear it for Becky McHugh. Now I want to make it abundantly clear. If it wasn't for Becky, I wouldn't be here. No. She dressed me today. She folded this. want to make it abundantly clear that I am not an ingrate. Regardless of what certain people might think, I am well aware of who put me on this council. I believe in the mayor's vision for the town. He has a reverence for the past and points Ocean squarely toward a bright future. Over the course of the last 4.5 years, Mayor Siciliano offered a number of proclamations. Today, as I leave Ocean's government, I offer 2 proclamations of my own. First, I proclaim today as a day of continued political independence. Ocean's new governing body will continue to be not a Republican governing body or a Democrat governing body. Our township government will not be an extension of either political party. This governing body will continue to be nonpartisan. As I stated years ago, when it comes to Ocean Township, it shouldn't matter if you are a Democrat, a Republican, a Libertarian, or a Vegetarian. Ocean Township will continue to be nonpartisan because that is what is best for Ocean Township. My second proclamation, echoing the sentiments of Rob Achera, is a call for peace. The election was held on May 14th. It's over. We must, all of us, forget the bitterness and ill will that ensued during the past campaign. We must do this for the benefit of everyone in Ocean Township. This is the town that we all love. And the technological marvel called social media must be used as we celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, the successes of our children and our grandchildren. We must use social media to project the joys of life. We must use social media to project love. That love for humanity is what I wish all of you. Today, may God bless you. May God bless Ocean Township, and may God bless America. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you both, Rich and Donna. Beautiful. We're going to miss you guys. So, being that there's no other old business, now this is, and there's no additional business before us as council, I need a motion to adjourn the meeting
Make a motion to adjourn.
for Sendai.
Second.
Second.
For the last time, Deputy Mayor Long.
Yes.
Council members Achara.
Yes.
Napolitani.
Yes.
Shephaka.
Yes.
And Mayor Siciliano.
Yes. Okay.
You can certainly go down. Yes, please.
We're going to leave Vinny all alone.
Oh, you guys can stay. Okay. You guys can go.
We got kicked out.
You go down. Don't
We
go
were
down.
leaving.
They might not let you back.
We were going.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay. For-
Look at that. It was slick.
Holy cow.
We'll miss you, but not for long.
Dave's,
Oh,
Dave's
wow.
name's right behind it.
You guys can come up. You guys can come up.
Margin,
It was over there where
Okay.
Rich was. You come up.
Dave?
Nothing but the best. Have a seat. Nothing's official yet.
I asked for you to do that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Keep an eye on him. Okay.
At this point, we will ask for a motion to make the municipal clerk the temporary chairperson of the reorganization meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Very good. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? I guess I'm the chairperson.
Okay.
Okay. At this point, I will read the certification for the municipal election. I, Vincent Buttiglieri, municipal clerk of the Township of Ocean, Monmouth County, New Jersey, do hereby certify that at the municipal election held in the Township of Ocean on Tuesday, May 14th, 2019, the following candidates were elected to the Township Council: Robert V. Achera, Sr., Margaret M. Donlin, David J. Fisher, John P. Napolitani, Sr., and Christopher P. Siciliano. So congratulations to all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At this point, the moment we've all been waiting for, we will now administer the oaths of office. I would ask Councilperson-elect Robert V. Achera Sr. to walk downstairs, and administering the oath of office for Councilperson-elect Achera will be the Honorable Christine G. Hanlon, Monmouth County Clerk. What? Yeah. I would ask that you speak loud so all the people in the audience can hear you.
Please repeat after me. I, Robert V. Achera Sr.,
I, Robert V. Achero Sr.,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially, and justly
impartially, and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the position of councilman
of the position of councilman
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
You can leave the Bible there. Is there a table? No table? Okay.
Yeah, I move the table up. Here, give me the Bible. Yeah, you can use that. Christine,
Photo bomb.
sign it. I'll have Rob sign it later.
You gotta move your head just a little bit.
Yeah, we'll do it later.
Okay. Next.
Next, I will invite Councilperson-elect Margaret M. Donlin to step down. The oath will be administered by the Honorable Joanne Downey, Assemblywoman for District 11. Holding the Bible will be Dr. Downey's mother, Donlin, I'm sorry. And her daughter, and her husband.
Yeah. Oh, you need the
You need this. They got their own Bible.
Got their own Bible.
Okay. There's the clerk's Bible.
You have to use this
Eric.
special Bible.
You got his Bible there. They got their
We're
own
going to
Bible.
use that. They got that Bible. She's got it.
Okay. You have your own.
Now, before I start, I just have to say one thing, though. I am just so proud of Dr. Darlene Margie. I've known her for a few years now, and I know what an amazing woman she is, what a hard worker, and what a caring, loving person, and how she will continue to do that for all of you in here in Ocean Township, but everywhere she goes. You spread light and joy, and you are so intelligent. You will have so many wonderful things to share here, and I think you are so fortunate to all be together, and I'm glad that you're on here. So thank
Great.
you so much, and congratulations. And thank you for letting me do it. Okay, so it's my pleasure. Ready for you? I, Margaret M. Donlin, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties
all of the duties
of the position
of the position
of councilwoman
of councilwoman
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Joanne. Did you want to sign?
Very nice.
No, that's right. I'll do all that. Eric.
I mean, everyone.
Oh, you said it already.
Okay.
I was trying to teach Dave how to move the head on.
Let's go. Okay.
Oh, pleasure. A pleasure. Very good.
They'll Photoshop this right out of it.
Next we will, all right. Next I'd invite Councilperson-elect David J. Fisher down to accept his oath of office administered by the Honorable Paul Iskandon, Superior Court Judge.
Oh, gosh. Come on, girls.
Repeat after me. I, David J. Fisher,
I, David J. Fisher,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
I will faithfully, impartially, and justly
perform all of the duties of the position of councilman
perform all the duties of the position of councilman
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations, ladies.
Get a picture?
Paul, before you leave, sign
Do you want to sign that? Everybody else will get later.
Dave, you did it
You're
good.
too
He
important
wasn't
to
even showing
walk
it
out
to
of
you.
here. That's good. I'll figure the rest out. Thank you. No, we're going to do it. I'll do it later.
Can't give him this one.
Good photo bomb.
Try it. Photobomb.
Next up, we have Councilperson-elect John P. Napolitani Sr., who will be administered the oath of office by the Honorable Vin Gopal, Senator from the 11th District.
All the way.
How's Amalia doing? She back to her
Wait,
book?
Marianne's coming up? Oh, jeez. Wait, Marianne, you're coming up?
She's back from
Oh,
Florida.
man. This can't be.
Please repeat after me. I state your name.
I, John Napolitani Sr.,
Do
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties
all of the duties
of the position of councilman
of the position of councilman
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God. Come on, Bob. Up to it, Bob. Come on, let's go. Gotta get my in-laws up here.
They almost went to Asbury Park by mistake.
Did he? Surprise. Oh, Johnny. Not here when he's supposed to be. What are you rushing for? Somebody's really calling up.
All right. At this time, we will call Councilperson-elect Christopher Siciliano up to take his oath of office, administered by the Honorable Richard W. English, Superior Court Judge.
I state your name.
I, Christopher P. Siciliano,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
I will support the Constitution of the United
that
States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established in the United
and
States
to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do solemnly swear
And I do solemnly swear
I will faithfully,
I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the position of councilman
of the position of councilman
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
So help me God.
So help me God.
We're gonna sign later.
Yeah, just don't leave.
We want a picture. All right.
We'll do. Chris will do one last one. Next one. Let's congratulate all our new council persons.
That's from Michelle. This one's from Michelle.
Okay, now.
Sit still. You're not doing anything.
Yeah, Ben.
All right. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to open the floor for nominations for mayor of the Township of Ocean. Do we have any nominations?
Yeah, it would be my pleasure to nominate current mayor Chris Siciliano to become the mayor for the next 4 years for Ocean Township.
Do I have a second for Mayor Siciliano?
I'll second.
Okay. Councilman Achara.
Yes.
Councilman Fisher.
Yes.
Councilwoman Donlin.
Yes.
Councilman Napolitani.
Yes.
And soon to be Mayor Siciliano.
Yes.
Congratulations, Mayor. This time we will invite Superior Court Judge Mr. English up again to administer the oath of office to Mayor Siciliano. Let's try this again. Here she's coming. And Rich. Rich, when you're done. You and Chris can sign. She's got her cell phone just in case somebody calls her.
I thought she was going to take pictures. She's going to do a selfie.
I state your name.
I, Christopher P. Siciliano,
Do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
to the governments established in the United States
to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of the position of mayor
perform all the duties of the position of mayor
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Wait this time. So help me God.
So help me God.
Sign both. Yeah, make sure she's right in the middle. No,
Goodness, that
exactly.
Lisa, who's she? You have a representative?
You're good. Thanks, Rich.
Big smile. All right. One more, just in case. Thank you.
Gives me great pleasure to turn the meeting over to our mayor, Christopher P. Siciliano.
Oh, thank you. At this time, I'll call for a nomination for a deputy mayor of Ocean Township. Somebody please offer.
I'll offer. I'd like to nominate John Napolitani for deputy mayor.
We have a second. I'll second.
I was waiting for you.
All right. Council members Achara,
Yes.
Donlin,
Yes.
Fisher,
Yes.
Napolitani,
Yes.
and Mayor Siciliano.
Yes.
Motion carried. Congratulations. Swearing deputy mayor in will be Assemblyman Eric Hautaling.
Just offer the agenda and I'll second the rest of the agenda. Can't we just go? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mary Ann cannot hold that Bible, John. You know what will happen.
I state your name.
I, John Napolitani Sr.,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United
and
States
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
to the government established in the United States
to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in the state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the position of deputy mayor
all the duties of the position of deputy mayor
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my
So
ability.
help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
I'm in the back, Mayor.
Everyone. Dan, did you get me? Did you? I knew you. Oh, too funny. Okay. Is Johnny back here? At this time, we have some presentations for our outgoing council members. So we're going to call down Richard H. Long. Rich, you there? Come on up. And then we have some presenters. We have... Chris. Huh? Okay, we're all going to come down for this.
Senator Powell.
We on yet? Okay, now we're on. So at this time, I think we're going to have Senator. Going to go first. You have something for us? Okay. So Rich, why don't you step on over here?
First of all, on behalf of all of us, we congratulate Mayor Siciliano, Deputy Mayor Napolitani, Councilman Achera, Councilman Fisher, Councilwoman Donlin, and as well as those candidates who ran and were not successful. First time I ran, I was not successful. First time Joanne ran, she wasn't successful. So I'm sure we're going to see a lot of those names back. We have two special presentations from the state, as well as two gifts for the outgoing council members. Deputy Mayor Long, for those of you who know, member of the Community Hope Fund. He's actually served two communities, including serving as a member of the Carteret Borough Council, Carteret Planning Board. He's also been Vice President of the Ocean Township Board of Education, and as a 40-year resident of Ocean Township, you see him at every community event. So Eric, Joanne, and I have a small gift that we wanted to present to... Oh, Eric has it. Wanted to present. Do you guys want to add anything?
First, I'd like to congratulate everybody, a great council we have here again in Ocean Township. And Rich, I'm just a little disappointed with what you had to say tonight, because when you said that your girlfriend picks your outfits out, you know, I always try to come here and kick it up a notch because you are the sharpest looking dresser and done a wonderful job for this community, and we're very proud of you. And you know, I think through the years we have grown close to each other, and I'm just very proud of that relationship that I've had with you. And congratulations. Joanne, you have a few words?
Rich, I just want to say also the same. I'm very proud of all the work that I've noticed that you've done here in Ocean Township. Everyone here has been so well served by you and by the things that you've done, including your wonderful columns, which we've seen many of. And I want to also say what you said up there truly touched what I, like inside me, certain things, because it's funny, it's just ironic, I guess, a weird circumstance, but a very close friend of mine just died at 40 years old. And he has a son who's 6 and another one who's 9. And I was just crying for them not that long ago, and thinking when you were talking about your dad, it just made me think of them, and that's what they're going to feel. And I just think your dad probably looked down on you every single year and held you and knew that you were going to do wonderful things, and you did, and you probably made him prouder than he ever thought you could. So thank you, and I hope that the same for my little friends, and thank you so much. Thanks for all the love, and thanks for what you've done. Who's going to do this for?
I just want to say thank you for this clock. I appreciate it very much. My girlfriend is the person who always makes sure I am punctual, in addition to dressing me. I was hoping today that someone would give me a hug, pat me on the back, say, Rich, you've done well, and here's a check for $2 million. Thank you very much.
Well, Rich, two things I got to say to that. We don't have $2 million for you. Do have a little something, but he doesn't need a clock. This guy, right? 8, 12, and 5. 8 o'clock's breakfast, 12 is lunch, and 5 is dinner. No matter where we are or what we're doing, don't you worry about that. Rich, we have a little something for you, though. on behalf of the mayor and council, we did want to present you with something. We don't have a check, but we do have a little something that paperweight, hold the checks down with. But this commemorates your years of service to the community, what you've done for the council, what you've brought to us will be etched in our memories forever, and also in this town here as well. So your contributions were tremendous. Thank you so much for your service on behalf of all of us. We want to present this to you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Really going to miss you. Okay. You want to stay on the end here? At this time, yeah, let's get a big shot first.
Becky?
Oh, Becky, wants to
She meant to come up, not take the picture.
Get in here, Becky.
Come on, Becky.
Come on, Becky. Come on, please. There we go.
Becky McHugh, everybody.
She can stand in front of me.
She'll block those bushy eyebrows out.
She's still nice.
Oh.
Not her.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you.
At this time, call up Donna Shepica. Come on up, Donna. I thought we forgot about you already, huh? No. Okay.
I'm not that easy.
Senator?
I can't even, would take about an hour to read through all these things, so I'll just say on a very personal level, there's not a single Ocean Township event, community event, anything you don't go to where you don't see Donna and Henry. They're like a team, and they're helping at every single event, and I know how much they love this town. We're going to try to con her to do a state board. We're going to see if we can get her to do it, steal some of that labor. But Donna has, outside of being president of the Community Celebration Committee, fundraising chairwoman of the St. Patrick's Day, Memorial Day, and 4th of July, started Fall Fest highlighting different community organizations, members of the Clean Communities Advisory Committee, liaison to the Environmental and Shade Tree Commissions, former member of the Ocean Township Elementary and Wayside School PTAs, former parent organizer for Ocean Township High School Boys Lacrosse Team, past administrative coordinator for the Italian American Club, members of 2 scholarship committees, member of the Ocean Township High School PTSA, coordinator Ocean Township Columbus Day celebration, and we can go on and on and on. On behalf of everybody in our office, we had a gift that we wanted to give you. Assemblyman, would you like to add anything?
Donna, we were going to give you a proclamation, but we've already given you one before in the past for all that you have done. But I just want to say that it's been a pleasure for me to get to know you and to see all the things that you have done. That we've done a lot of things in Ocean Township, and every time I'm here, you're there. And between the Christmas events and 4th of July, everything that you do for the town and what you have done for the town, I want to wish you the best. And really, that clock is from us. And it's about your time in Ocean Township. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Henry, come on up. Yeah, they're a team, and it's awesome to have them up here. Thank you, Henry, for coming up. And I want to say also thank you, Donna. Thank you for what you've done. Everyone talks about your events, and yes, you are at every event. You've planned all these amazing events to help everybody enjoy their life here. And you've helped so many other people come to Ocean Township to enjoy everything you have here, including me, so thank you. But what I want to say also is that underneath that is all your service, and more important than that is your intelligence and your ability to really care about the people that you're with and knowing what the right things are for them and what always the right thing is to do. So thank you, Donna, for being such a strong, amazing woman, and thank you for being here all this time. Thank you for your dedication.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joanne. Turn it off when you're done talking. Beautiful. Anyway, we also have something for you. Don't go anywhere. On behalf of the mayor and council as well for your many, many years of service and all the events that you have put on for us. We just want to thank you and commemorate your time here with us. You're welcome. Now, we have one more special guest here, Freeholder Director Tom Arnone. Tom, come on up.
So first, before I start, I just want to recognize Rich Long, because now Rich, everybody knows Rich, and he's kind of a stickler on everything being done right, properly, everything spelled correctly. Well, when I got to proclamation, there was some mistakes in it, and I did not bring it. And because I wasn't going to, so you will see it. But Rich, I want to say one thing, and you know, it really can tell. I've been doing this for a long time, from towns to now the county, well over 20 years. And I've seen a lot of council people go in a short period of time and in a long period of time. And, you know, when you see those periods of time when an elected official leaves office and you see the passion and the emotion when they leave, and in Rich's case, for a shorter period of time, that he was there, just means there was a dedication, commitment that he had for the town that he was governing and how much he cared and truly missed it. So, Rich, on behalf of us in the county, you were a true statesman. And I want to thank you, and that will be printed properly. So I want to say one thing, and I look at Mayor Larkin back there and Mayor Siciliano back here, and I was a mayor for 8 years. And you know, when you're sitting inside those back rooms looking at the different committees that people are going to try to take on for that upcoming year, any person that sat on the council or when we were there heading those meetings, all the meetings when you said, well, who wants to do like celebration of public events? Who wants to do those? You saw that blank stare. Nobody wanted to do it because it's one of the hardest jobs to do. You know, we could sit in the back room as a group and do the budget and do some of those projects, but when you have to go out there, because it takes a lot of added time that people have to put out of their life, and that she took, you know, with Henry and herself and her son, took away from her family life doing that. So, and to serve in government for 16 years is really, really special. Now, Vin read pretty much everything that I said in here. So next time somebody goes, I go first. But I will tell you, Donna, and I truly mean this. I've been on the Freeholder Board for 8 years, and I watched the events that you held there. And believe me, it just doesn't happen overnight. It just doesn't happen that quick, and I know it comes with a lot of aggravation, not just for you, but also for Henry at home, because he had to listen to it when he was there. So I just want to say on behalf of the Board of Chosen Freeholders, and we have a big county, Ocean Township is a huge part of the success that we have here in Monmouth County by the way you guys, the leadership that you have. I just want to read the last sentence on this, or a few sentences. On the occasion of your retirement, the Monmouth County Board of Chosen Freeholders joins with the members of the governing body of Ocean Township in wishing you a long and happy retirement by proclaiming this day, July 1st, 2019, as Donna Shepherd Day in the County of Monmouth.
Beautiful.
Chris, we don't need that anymore. No, we're done.
I want to just thank everybody. I want to thank the Assembly, the Senator, the Council, the current Council, the ex-Council, freeholders, everybody, the Italian American Association that showed so nicely today, Ocean Township residents, the mayor, ex-mayor, former mayor, former council people. Thank you very much for coming.
Here, we're done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's going on? How are you, Eric?
We're not done yet, Jack. Let us finish our business first.
All right.
So, kibitz a little bit?
Okay. Now that we have the new council sitting up here, we're going to get to our regular agenda, and then we'll be out of here shortly. And we're going to go quickly. Just want to thank everybody for attending today, and thank you all. And really look forward to serving with this new council, and I hope their families are prepared, because I want to apologize to my mother and Lisa and Anthony and my family for the 16 years I've been up here. It's stressful on everybody. We all share in it. So get ready, guys. You're here. We got you. Okay. So we're going to go into our consent agenda. We have 19108 and 19109. Somebody please offer.
I'll offer that.
Oh, he beat us to it. Rob, second.
I'll second that.
Deputy Mayor Napolitani.
Yes.
Council members Achara.
Yes.
Donlin.
Yes.
Fisher.
Yes.
And Mayor Siciliano.
Yes, and also for individual action with resolutions 19110, authorize a professional service contract for the period of July 1st, 2019 through June 30th, 2020 through the following: Martin J. Arbus, Maybrook and Good, Township Attorney, and Gluck Walrath, our bond counsel. Someone please offer.
I'll offer.
I'll second.
Deputy Mayor Napolitani.
Yes.
Council members Achara.
Yes.
Donlin.
Yes.
Fisher.
Yes.
And Mayor Siciliano.
Yes, I'm going to thank you all for coming in and give the new members an opportunity to say something before we adjourn. Margie, welcome aboard, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll just be very brief. I want to thank everybody here who came today, and all the voters and residents of Ocean Township who elected me to serve you. It's truly an honor to be here, and I'm looking forward to doing this job with the best of my ability. July 1st is a important day for physicians because it's the day that residents start their residencies. So I remember this day 14 years ago when I started as a young resident, with the same commitment to my patients, to serve them and to care for them and to first do no harm. That was my Hippocratic oath. So I'm happy to be here today and take an oath to all of you to first do no harm and to serve you, to listen to you, and to make Ocean Township the best place it can be. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Councilman Dave.
First of all, I'd like to thank my wife, Dana, my children, Natalie and Elena, for supporting me, my mom, who is here. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention my father, Barry Fisher, who is a huge supporter of Ocean Township. He's shining down, smiling right now, I'm sure. To the voters of Ocean Township, thank you so much for your support. We promise to work our hardest for 4 years. We're going to do the best we can, but we're going to do great things, and I'm excited. We're all excited to be here, and I look forward to serving for the next 4 years. Thank you.
Great. Welcome aboard. Quick welcome for the new members, Johnny, before we adjourn.
Yeah, I want to welcome Dave and Margie. I'm looking forward to serving with you guys. I think that we can lend you a lot of support, and I know that we're going to do great things. And I was remiss. I want to mention my two boys that are out here, John and Nicholas, and the other three could not make it today, Abby, Julia, and Max. But John and Nick came out. I appreciate you guys getting off the beach and coming in here today. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, John. Rob, any nice words for the new members?
Welcome. Looking forward to serving with you. Congratulations. And 4 years on Thursday nights. We're going to have a blast.
Great. Mike?
Congratulations, and I look forward to working with you.
And Marty?
Congratulations, and I do look forward to working with you. And to Rich Long, I brought my checkbook. I just need you to hold it till Friday.
Yeah, very good. All right. Again, we want to thank everybody for coming out today. Mayor Moore from Asbury Park in the back there, Garrett for doing the invocation, the sheriff being here, our clerk, all the assembly and the freeholders, everybody. Thank you all for joining us today. And we are all here to work for you the next 4 years. You're going to see a lot of great things. I expect a lot of great things from the new people, a lot of new initiatives. So thank you all for coming. Need a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
Second.
Deputy Mayor Napolitani.
Yes.
Council members Achara.
Yes.
Donlin.
Yes.
Fisher.
Yes.
And Mayor Siciliano.
Yes, meeting adjourned. And please don't forget we have an inaugural barbecue immediately following over at the Oakhurst Fireman's Field. You're all welcome. Please join us. Meeting adjourned. Thank you all for coming.